Welcome back, and if you're new here, my name's Bianca. Today we are going to make and can blueberry jam. We have washed these blueberries, and I am going to pick through them, take out any stems, little leaves, and put them into a big pot. We are using this Ball Complete Book of Home Preserving and the blueberry jam recipe. I will link this in the description, as well as all of the equipment that I'm using today. We have 4.5 cups of blueberries. We are going to add 7 cups of sugar.
7.
Lots of sugar. We need a 1/4 cup of lemon juice, so I am just going to strain this out. More of this lemon juice from half of this lemon. Okay, before we get this started, we are going to get our jars prepped in the canner. So we have the canner. This is an electric canner. When you water bath can, which is what we're going to do for this jam, you do not need a canner like this. You could use a stovetop water bath canner, but since I have this, I'm going to be using this. Okay. We are doing water bath. So we flipped it. And then it is going to process for 10 minutes. And it says insert jars. There's a line in here. We are going to fill this up to the line with water, a splash of vinegar, and then add our jars, and the jars will have half water in them. Here's the water. Do a splash of vinegar because that will keep the jars clear when they process. For this recipe, it says that we could do these, I think they're called half pint jam jars, and they are 8 ounces, and we will be able to do 8 of them in the canner at a time. Okay, now we have all our jars. We will close this up, and we will click the play button. It is going to start warming the jars. Okay, we are back at the stove. We are going to put this on high heat. We'll stir this. We will need to mash the berries a little bit. I don't want them too mashed. I kind of want pretty decent sized berries in our jam. Put it on high heat, and it should come to a rolling boil where I can't stir it down. We are going to stir in the pectin. Okay. Our jars are warmed, so it says fill jars. And we want a 1/4 inch of headspace. We have this measuring device, and this is a 1/4 inch. So we just need a little bit more. That's good. And then we need to clean off our jars. I have a little bowl of vinegar and a paper towel. We are gonna wipe the rim of this jar, because look at all that. I can't find my funnel, so we just gotta make sure we clean these off real well. Okay, put the lid on and the ring, and you just want it fingertip tight. I didn't have enough to fill this jar all the way, so it's just gonna be in the fridge once it cools down. All the jars that we're gonna process in here, we need to fill this up until there's at least 1 inch headspace, or 1 inch of water over the jars. Okay, there we go. We will close this up. And let me see if we need this on there. I don't think we do. With this canner, it has a guide, and it says never use the regulator. So we're taking this off. Never use the regulator when you're water bath canning. So we're good. We're gonna click the play button, and it will say heat. It's gonna heat up, and then it's gonna process for 10 minutes. While that's going, I'm gonna clean up this bowl. The pot is very sticky, so I'm gonna fill it up with hot water and then boil it so we can get all of the sticky, gooey jam off of it, and we're not scrubbing for days. Once the canning process is complete, we could transfer the jars to a towel, and they will sit there for around 12 hours. Once that time has elapsed, we are going to take the rings off the jars and make sure that they sealed properly. At this point, we will know if they could be shelf stable or not based on the fact that everything's sealed. And it's as simple as that. Do not feel intimidated by canning. Super easy, just follow the instructions and you'll be good to go. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing. See you next time.